So the match between Georgi Tsvetkov and Camille is pretty relevant. We're only 33 days away. One of the matches I'm most excited for, other than Vitaly versus Alijan left arm title match, of course. But I think it would be interesting to look back and review the match between Devon and Georgi from King of the Table. On the Fixed podcast, Devon was talking about how Georgi is stupid. He picked 10 in the coin toss. We're going to start here at the coin toss. I guess they're choosing which side of the table, who gets which side of the table.
Give me a number.
10. 9.
We're setting
Georgi picks 10 and Devon picks 9. Whoever's closer to whatever number the referee picks gets to choose the side of the table.
Who will have...
Hey, who the fuck picks 10? Are you crazy?
And Devon had called that out in the podcast. But, I mean, just a funny clip from that. But let's hop into the match. Let's kind of analyze the match here.
Will tell a lot, but it could take along.
I will say
Georgi, crazy hand and wrist and pronation, hand control style. Let's look at what Devon was able to do to dismantle
everyone wants to pull Devon. Devon is like, oh, I would
his
love
abilities
to.
here.
The thing is,
So just being super difficult in the setup in round one.
He doesn't get tired, and he knows what to
you
do.
feel weak, Georgi.
And
All of a sudden, you feel very
most
weak.
of the time, he gets what he wants,
Very weak, Georgi.
and it's
Like this.
And then he tries to get a grip that he likes, and then he says, just say go, basically.
Bring that shoulder in.
Come on, say it.
Devon wants the match to be started. Georgi is complaining. It's hard to see the hand
Next shoulder.
positioning
Come
because they switch the camera angle.
say it. Just say it. He's fucking going.
Devon wants the match started.
Fucking go.
I mean, that is crazy position. Looks like Devon's wrist somewhat cupped. Georgi looks like he's underneath, at least from this angle to me.
Guys like this, all right? Okay.
Move the wrist, my friend.
Looks like Devon is completely confident in this setup here.
You guys are moving. I can't even start you like this.
He's covering my thumb.
guys gonna help
See
me
my
out?
thumb?
So then I think they do a ref script. They do some more adjusting. They actually finally go to a ref script here. Let's take a look.
Now straighten your wrist.
I'll mute the audio just so it doesn't interfere with analyzing here. Looks like Devon was kind of moving before the go there. Looks like his wrist slightly cupped. Gets the slip. Not a bad slip. Let's go to the strap match. So Georgi has the buckle. He lost the coin toss, as we saw. Round one, Devon kind of loading. Georgi pulling back. Getting a decent hand position, but Devon already feels confident.
It's not in that good position.
Swing
Devon
at
said
me.
he didn't
Swing
want
it.
Georgi.
Swing at me.
He's saying, swing at me. He starts laughing. Round one already. Even though Georgi had a decent hand position, it's only getting worse for him with Devon's endurance. But I spoke too soon. I forgot how this match went. Devon actually starting to struggle a bit more here. Some of these surges of Georgi are actually somewhat successful, although his wrist is starting to go back. Now Devon's getting a better hand position here. And now he's bringing his shoulder forward. See, I think Devon even mentioned in the podcast yesterday that if Georgi had a press, if he was able to bring his shoulder forward as well, then he would be a lot more complete because he's kind of a one-trick pony with his style. And here you see Devon. Once he was able to fatigue him a bit, then he brought his shoulder forward. I'll just go back a second here. This is right around where Devon brought his shoulder forward. Got some fatigue on Georgi, and now he's able to kind of make it more about frame here as he inches his shoulder forward, and you'll see him getting into a position to press as he's talking to Georgi. Georgi's pretty much all on the bicep here. His pronation is turned under. Pretty much concedes the round. I mean, he knew he was gassed out. So that was round one. Let's go to round two. Did they start out of the straps? Let's see. I think they went right to the straps here. This time Devon with the buckle. I think he might be saying, say go already in the setup. He's definitely straining in the setup. This isn't a cakewalk. Georgi's hand and wrist is no joke. You see him dragging back. Devon getting the high spot. but he can't pull through Georgi yet. He's just kind of waiting for Georgi to gas out with some of these surges. Seems like if Georgi would be able to climb a little bit higher, he would be more successful. There's a bit of a climb there. But like I mentioned, maybe bringing the shoulder forward, maybe rising, easier said than done. When you're stuck in a king's move like that against Devon, just feels like the only thing you can do is kind of just push harder instead of making some adjustments. It just feels like you're like an anaconda, just like choking out your movement, basically. So there's not many options. Here you see again Devon bringing his shoulder forward, making the eye contact till Georgi quits in round 2. I'm really curious to see how he does against Camille, what type of shape he brings, and if he wants a rematch with Devon. I think in the podcast the other day he was saying he will do better the next time that he faces Devon. So really want to see how he does against Camille. Here's round 3. Definitely, like, Georgi, for a bigger guy, has really good endurance. He's not completely out. Even in round 3, he's making Devon kind of strain here pretty significantly. But, I mean, Devon is also not... He's kind of playing around a bit as well. But in certain moments, you can see that Georgi doesn't really fade super, super quickly. He's not giving up. But maybe a bit more climbing, because it seems like his hand positioning is just staying a little more stationary. As Devon gets that high spot, kind of conceding. Georgi gets gassed out. Devon just presses him over. 3-0. Let's go to round 4. He says it's over. You can read his lips. Don't need the audio to read his lips there. He says it's over, Georgi. Huge elbow foul, and Georgi trying to lat drag backwards. Go to the restart. Once again, elbow foul. Second elbow foul. This is a 3-foul system, so they'll go again. See here, maybe if Georgi was a little more mobile to be able to bring his shoulder forward, maybe in the earlier rounds more ideal because he's more gassed here. But that was kind of the critique that Devon had of Georgi, is that he doesn't know how to arm wrestle. He's kind of he uses one style that he's really good at, but in other areas, he's not as good. He's not as versatile, you could say. Round 5 here. Devon, I think, just putting on a trash-talking clinic at this point. I think the fatigue has set in more for Georgi, and this is a trash-talking King's Move clinic. Georgi gives him the arm pat. Doesn't even have to pin him. That round didn't even end with an actual pin, just a conceding of defeat. I mean, when you know it's over, you know it's over. When you're completely gassed out like that, like regardless of the pin, like that's a clear win for Devon. Is that round 6? Okay, I mean, it's 6-0. You saw the match there. Interesting match from several years ago. Let me know your thoughts on that match. I'm curious to see how Camille and Georgi, that match is going to go with all the excitement that some of these podcasts have been bringing to hyping up that match. It's going to be cool to watch. But again, let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. I'll be back with more content soon.